Hey, it's Brendan from Mitchell Contracting and welcome back to our new custom home here in Port Colborne. As we walk through this way, we can take a look at this beautiful open concept area. I know last time we were here, we were sort of at the drywall stage. We've made a lot of progress since then. So we've moved through the drywall, we've gone into the millwork, which we've complemented that with a beautiful Craftsman-style trim throughout. We also have shiplap feature walls all the way through this space. And as you can see from behind me, we're gonna have a beautiful floor to ceiling fireplace. We have a 7¼ inch shiplap on the top with a beautiful 8x8 Douglas fir beam, which we've wrapped around this. On the underside, we'll go with a natural stone, which will die seamlessly into this Douglas fir, and we're gonna go with a beautiful tile hearth. Standing and looking from this way, we have these beautiful windows with those awesome grills above it, so it really complements the existing cottage and has a wonderful view of the lake and all of the beautiful scenery we have right now, especially in the winter. Moving through this way, so coming through from the open area, some more of the stuff we've done, including the millwork, is obviously all of our interior doors. We definitely added a lot of pocket doors on this space. The clients really love that tuck away feature. Originally, we were actually going to do a screened in porch on this space. We, again, after opted to do a closed in space. So we have these beautiful, large double hung windows with those mullions above it. And part of the trim package that we did on here was adding mullions in the middle. So these don't look like one pre-built vinyl window. We have two separate openings and these nice large mullions in here, which complement the mullions we have coming down the sides. And we did a traditional apron and stool for it. Coming through this way, we have this nice big wide 4.5 foot width in the hallway. We have a butler's pantry over here, so some of the appliances will be tucked away in here. Obviously everything is covered right now. It's important to the clients that we really respect their things, so we always cover everything. We protect everything with corner protection. All the counters have a layer of melamine on top of them, so that way we can use it and also it'll look like the day it was installed when we unveiled it for the clients. Coming through this way, we have stackable washer and dryer, which is all prepped. All the rough-ins are done. We had the existing porcelain sink that was pulled out of the old cottage. So we've had that refinished and ready to go. So it's going to be dropped in on top of a butcher block here. That's something that we had, reserved and refinished from the old cottage, which they're really excited about that. Our furnace room is all functioning and ready to go. So we just have to clean up everything and have the electricians come in and finalize. And this is going to be a nice space. We really minimized the footprint of it. We went with a lot of modern appliances for it. So this is a heat pump in here as well. We have a tankless hot water heater and an updated simplified HRV. We talk a lot about the heart and lungs and the veins of a home, and these mechanical systems are it, right? That's the things we depend on. Right now it's over -20 here, and this house is toasty warm, and this thing's barely running right now, and it's still using the heat pump, which is awesome. We really love that. Some of the larger things we have left on the project is going to be tiles. So we have the tile floors in here. We went with the full Schluter systems in here, and we have the Ryabel rough-ins for everything. So right now we'll be moving into tiling the walls on the shower. So we can be going matching quartz on the bench top, and on this detail we did a little bit of a unique version. We built a false wall in front of the back wall, so now we have an end-to-end shelf going all the way across, which is awesome. So now they have lots of soap storage, and it's going to be extra warm for them. Moving through to the guest bedroom here, this was a space that we weren't sure how utilized it was going to be, but moving through the renovation, we realized that, everything is on the main floor here. So they got, bathroom, laundry, kitchen. So this is awesome. Entertaining guests, people that are going to be over for just a weekend, or as you age, you may, find yourself here. So we really felt it was necessary to put this space in here. Nice big closet on here, tall windows looking through on the back for the ravine. So yeah, I could definitely see myself here. Okay, let's go take a look upstairs. Obviously, we wanted to talk a bit about the stairs. It's one of the last things we finish. It's so heavily used, so we keep all of our plywood and protection on this. We wrap everything. We went with more of a traditional staircase. Obviously, I've talked about the Craftsman style here. So we went with all the poplar spindles, oak handrails. So we're gonna have matching treads to the flooring, matching handrails to the flooring, posts, and all of the spindles will be painted white, which will match all of the millwork. Coming up this way, we got, big tall ceilings. We got 9 on the main floor and a tall 8 on the second floor. We did opt to put in a window on the stairwell, which brings in a ton of natural light. We're also gonna be putting in a ceiling fan on this space, which will really help keep that airflow moving between the two spaces. All the flooring is done through here, so we feel really good about that. We're really starting to see the upstairs take life. Here we have the second floor bathroom. You can see obviously we have the tile guys here getting going on that. So both bathrooms, we went with the matching floor tile to the curb. And then what we're doing on the back wall is like an accent wall. So we're basically gonna have that floor come all the way through, which integrates into the shower pan, which we've done an envelope cut, which will really minimize the grout joints. I'm not big on maintenance or cleaning, so I really just want to keep things tidy, nice, and easy to maintain. And then on that back wall, we're gonna go with a subway tile. We're really excited to show that. And then we have a really nice double vanity over here. Beautiful window right over the toilet, which is nice. And then yeah, obviously we have our lighting and everything coming in. We went with really high-powered CFM fans on here. And then we also have the HRV to make up some of that air as it expels. Moving through this way, we have what'll be a storage room. Could also be used as like a nursery if they wanted. So we've roughed it in to accommodate for both. We've also put the panel in here, so we didn't want to have the panel in the mechanical room downstairs. We've recessed it into the wall with a high insulation value wall behind it, so we don't have any drafting through that. So this will allow them to use this room for some storage, and down the road, if things change, they could always put in for a nursery or, you know, whatever they would like, maybe even just a sitting or reading room. This is what we will call their primary bedroom. Large bedroom with a lot of natural light on here. So these windows look over top of the front of the house, which is facing the lake. This house, as you see, sits on a really big hill. So it's nice when you're up here, you're kind of looking down all the way across to the lake and across the road. So it's a really great view. And this is a really nice space. We did, you know, high performance windows in here, so they're quiet. They're energy efficient. And then we also went with the external grills on there, which we really like. Looking from the outside, we have those nice hardy grills on the top point. And then we're gonna be adding core bells and everything to the outside too, which is really gonna touch base on that Craftsman style. And then up here, we also have the second bedroom over here. So this is gonna be, you know, maybe if they have more family members. Right now, this is primarily just for a his and her house, but they also have a second bedroom up here. This faces the back, which looks over a ravine, has a little gully down there, a great view looking from the backside. So pick your bedroom, they both have an awesome look to them. That concludes our walkthrough. Thanks so much for taking a look at this and watching through the whole video. I look forward to showing you some of the more fine finishes in the next coming weeks.